So we were talking a lot this week about the continuing spread of flu, and this morning we want to look at how you can try to avoid getting it yourself.
Breakfast John Maguire has been out and about with a GP to get some tips.
Well, good morning. After a slow start, flu season is well and truly here, but how best should we protect ourselves and how should we try to prevent the virus spreading? Let's say good morning to Dr. Peter Goyder.
Morning.
A GP. Peter, should we even be shaking hands?
Yeah, it's fine. We're both well. We want the social niceties. We want to be nice to each other. So, yes, there's no problem. But if you're feeling unwell, if you've got the snivels, if you've got a high temperature, then back off. Try not to pass things on and make sure that you look after each other.
And what sort of distances are we talking about? Again, try not to be too antisocial.
I think it's being sensible. So I always hate people invading my space at the best of times. So it's always nice to have a little bit of space. But if you're snotty, if you've got a cold, a cough, you want to get a bit more distance. You want to make sure that you use the tissue, you then bin the tissue, you wash your hands. It's making sure that we don't give the opportunities when we're not so well to pass things on.
Public transport, things like that, hard surfaces, what are the issues there? What should we do?
I mean, some bugs will end up on surfaces. I mean, most of flu and the viruses are spread by droplets, but a little bit will come off surfaces as well. It's washing your hands when you can, it's being sensible in work and making sure that your employer does clean areas appropriately so that things are kept together.
More tea, Doctor?
Thank you.
We're supposed to keep our fluids up, aren't we?
Absolutely. When you've got a high temperature, you've got to push the fluids because you'll sweat it all out.
And what about the home? What should we be looking out for in the home, do you think?
I think one of the key things is that in your home you can be yourself. But in the home, everybody is in close proximity to each other. So again, the coughing and sneezing over each other. If you're feeling lousy, if you're coughing away, is it better to go to a separate bedroom? Sometimes you're more comfortable snoozing on the settee. I think the more that people can be sensible, the more they can look after each other, the more we can reduce the problems and stop passing it around.
Yes, picking up on that, just before 9 o'clock, speaking to GP about how to spot flu symptoms. You probably had quite a bit of advice already, but we'll try and pick up on some of your thoughts. So do let us know if there are particular questions you'd like us to answer.
I wonder if it's that weather where it makes you feel like you're going to catch a cold. It has been cold lately.